digestive system, and the presenter, you can actually get the details of the presenter there. And we are starting with the digestion, and we are actually looking at digestion as the process. It's a process by which food is broken down into simple soluble particles which can be absorbed by the body. So this is when you just get food, you put it in the mouth, then by action of teeth, you just break it down. We say you are trying to break down food. You are trying to digest food from being complex to being simple, soluble particles. And those particles can be easily absorbed by the bloodstream. So that is what it means by digestion, to break down food. We have terms used in digestion, whereby we are starting with the digestion itself, and we have said it is the breakdown. If you have complex food substances, you put them in mouth, then by action of mechanical and chemical, those food particles will be broken down into smaller soluble substances. So we say digestion is the process by which food is broken down into smaller soluble substances. Then we go to ingestion. Ingestion, this is the act of taking in, because you see this word ingest. So it is the act of taking in food. Then we have indigest. It's a condition when food is not properly chewed. You just put food in mouth. After putting it in mouth, you hurriedly swallow without chewing it very well. So you will have the condition that we call indigestion. Then we have egestion. This is the removal of undigested matter from the body. Egest is just to remove undigested matter from the body. We also have food absorption, and this is when digested food is taken into the bloodstream. You have taken in food, you have broken it down, then at the later stage we shall see that it's in the ileum where digested food will be absorbed and it will have to join the bloodstream. So food absorption is when the digested food is taken into the bloodstream. We go to the alimentary canal. This is a masticular tube. It's a masticular tube, and it is actually running from mouth to the anus. You just check where your mouth is, then there is a channel, there is a tube that runs from mouth up to anus. And it is made up of different parts, whereby we shall look at each. We are looking at mouth, we have gullet or esophagus, we have stomach, we have duodenum, ileum, colon, appendix, rectum, and anus in that sequence. We go to the diagram of the digestive system, and this is the mouth, this is the tongue, and we just put food in the mouth. After putting food in the mouth, we shall have salivary amylase. Salivary glands will produce salivary amylase. If it is cooked starch, then teeth in the mouth will break down food into small particles. Then food will have to move down through this esophagus by the process we call peristalsis. We shall also look at peristalsis at length. But food moves from mouth up to stomach by a process we call peristalsis. Then it enters the upper part of the stomach. This is the stomach. Food will have to continue. If there are proteins, digestion of proteins will start in the stomach, because stomach will produce gastric juice. Then that juice will be containing two enzymes, pepsin and renin. Those will act on proteins. Therefore, we shall say that the action of proteins starts in the stomach. Food will move up to this duodenum. This is the part we call duodenum. And this duodenum is connected to the liver. And actually next to the liver, you can see there is a gallbladder. This is the part that stores bile. And we shall actually look at the role of bile, that it breaks down fats. Then this liver, we shall also look at the role of liver. Then we also have pancreas here. They are all connected to this duodenum. And it is in the duodenum where the breakdown, where the digestion of fats begin. It rolls and continues down small intestines. You can see the organization of small intestines. From small intestines, we go to large intestines. You can see them. Then from large intestines, we shall go to the rectum. That is where undigested food are kept temporarily. Then this is the anus, the part that takes out undigested food. Shortly, that is digestive. That is the diagram. We got types of digestion. We have mechanical. This one involves the use of machines, I may say machines, mechanical. And this is the type where we use teeth, and tongue. Meaning this mechanical digestion occurs only in the mouth. Meaning when they ask the type of digestion that occurs in the mouth, and that digestion involves the action of teeth, we shall say mechanical digestion. We got chemical, as the name states, chemical. This one involves the use of chemicals. This is carried out by action of the enzymes. These are the chemicals we use in the body during digestion. So, in the mouth, we find there saliva amylase, as we shall see, meaning in the mouth, we also have their chemical digestion. Then it starts from mouth to the ileum. We got enzymes, and we define enzymes. Enzymes are chemical substances. They are chemicals. And what is the role of those chemicals? They are meant to speed up food digestion. And we have seen that digestion is just the breakdown, is the process by which food is broken down. So these chemicals aid in breaking down food. That's why we say they are chemical compounds that speed up the digestion of food. We got examples. We have examples like saliva amylase. This one is sometimes called thyrin, and it is found in the mouth. It acts on cooked starch. This is pepsin, renin. These ones are found in the stomach. They act on proteins. Lipase, trypsin. These ones are found in the duodenum. We progress and see those different digestive enzymes and where they are located, and actually what produces them. We have mouth. It's in the mouth where we have digestive juice we call saliva. And that saliva contains an enzyme that we call saliva amylase. And it acts on cooked starch. Not all forms of starch can be acted upon by saliva amylase. Meaning when you eat raw cassava, your raw cassava will not be acted upon by saliva amylase. But if that starch is cooked, if that cassava is cooked, it would have to be converted into maltose. We got stomach, where we have gastric juice. Stomach walls produce gastric juice, and it is within gastric juice that we find pepsin and renin. Renin is found in babies, and it is meant to clot breast milk. This one is found in adults. In the duodenum, we find there two digestive juices. We have pancreatic juice. It contains lipase, contains trypsin, and pancreatic amylase. This one acts on starch, rather on fats. This is lipase. Trypsin completes action of proteins. Acts on proteins to finish the process. Then we have bile juice, and there are no enzymes. But the role of bile juice is to emulsify fats, or sometimes we say it breaks down fats. We got the ileum. The ileum produces intestinal juice with enzymes that completes the digestion of food. And it is in ileum where absorption of food, of digested food occurs. So once they ask, where does absorption of digested food occur? You must say absorption of digested food occurs in the ileum. We look at the characteristics of enzymes. Enzymes work on a specific type of food, class of food. they act on specific class. They don't just act on all classes of food. Then they work under narrow temperature range. That is another point we need to master. They can be affected by heat. When heat is too much, remember they are protein in nature. When heat is too much, they can change the state. They work under acidic or alkaline conditions. We have enzymes which work under acidic conditions. They actually only two. We have those ones in the stomach, because it is in the stomach where we find 0.5 hydrochloric acid. And that hydrochloric acid has two main roles. It kills germs that may have escaped with food. That's one. Secondly, it provides acidic conditions for renin and pepsin to work. So we have acidic conditions, and acidic conditions, pepsin and renin do perform their role. Master this spelling of renin. There is this N-N, R-E-N-N-I-N. And these ones are found only in breastfeeding babies, because this renin helps in clotting of breast milk. Then other enzymes that actually work under alkaline conditions, we have amylase, we have lipase, we have trypsin. These ones work under alkaline conditions. For now, let's stop there. We'll meet and discuss more about digestion.